What up, Wamse? I hope that all is well with everyone. I wanted to come on and do a video today about my chronic back pain. Um, when we were evacuated, I fell at the hotel trying to catch my dog Ziggy. Ziggy was trying to go out the door, and I tried to step on the leash to catch him. And when you have a dog, they put you on the bottom floor and they put you in a room with hardwood floors. And I had on socks and I fell. And I thought I was doing okay. I did go to the doctor. Oh, I did go to the hospital. And they put me on prednisone for the swelling. They said I had a lot of contusions, bruises, blah, blah, blah. Um, But today, well, this morning about 1, I woke up in excruciating pain. Like the spinal stenosis is real. Um, my lumbar spine is hurting so bad that I would not wish this pain on anybody. Um, and I have pain medication. Um, I take Dilaudid for pain, and it's not touching my pain, PO, meaning by mouth. And I have Tizanidine, which is Xanaflex for the spasms, and it's not helping. I went to see my cardiologist today, and my blood pressure was really high. My blood pressure was 198 over 101 at the time, which I had taken off 4 of my blood pressure pills at the time before going earlier this morning, but my blood pressure was high. So when I left there, I had to go by the lab to have my blood drawn for my thyroid. And the lady, she said, "Oh, you walking so bad. You in a lot of pain." And I said, "Yeah." And I said, "But when I leave here, I'm gonna. Oh, Jesus! I'm gonna go and see my pain management doctor because she's across the street. I'm trying to sit up, y'all." And Jesus, I did that. And my pain management doctor had gone. It was about 12:15, quarter after 12 when I got there. And she had gone for the day. And her nurses was there. And I told them what happened. I gave them the paperwork and everything. And I said, I don't need any medication. I have more than enough medication. It's just not helping me at this time. I'm in a lot of pain. And one of the nurses proceeded to ask me, "Well, is this the first time that you're back? Is this the first time that you've ever had this particular pain?" And I said, "Well, no. I've had lower back pain that radiates into my legs and goes into my feet before. But this is the worst. My pain right now is worse than when I had a spinal fusion, which is major, major back surgery." And she was like, "Well, um, don't take your medicine if it's not helping. Go home and get some Tiger Balm and alternate ice and heat and, just rest." First of all, y'all, I'm a disabled RN with a BSN. And I'm like, you trying to be funny? Because you're not. I'm hurting. I'm actually having to use my cane. So I called my daughters and I told them, well, I was on FaceTime with my baby girl. And I had to click her off because she was like, "If y'all playing around and something happened to my mama, I'm going to sue y'all." And I had to cut it off because y'all know the rest. So I came on to say this. In this area, in the last month, before I knew that I had this mass on my thyroid again and that I needed to go through thyroid surgery again, I was going back and forth to the emergency room because my blood pressures would get so high, it would get like 200 and something over, like darn near 200. And a couple of times it was 200 and something over 200 and something on several occasions. And I would get this tightness in my chest. It would squeeze and release, squeeze and release. Oh, Jesus. Oh, and they would tell me, oh, the echocardiogram looks good. Oh, Jesus. Um, the EKG is normal. And I had a stress test when I was in the hospital. And they was like, your heart is perfect. And I'm like, okay, so y'all basically think it's in my mind. In other words, that's how I'm feeling. Because, you know, when you're asymptomatic, people tend to talk to you like, but in the last month or so, I've learned of 3 people that went to this particular hospital, elevated blood pressures, tightness in their chest, and within 20 minutes of being released and getting home, they died. And that's frightening for me. So my daughter just texted me, Mommy, call 911 and go to the emergency room. But I'm like, at this point, what are they going to do? I have Dilaudid. I have muscle relaxers. It's not helping. In medical terms, it's called exacerbation of chronic pain or intractable back pain or tracheatic back pain. And I think I made mention once before, a good day for me is like I can deal with a 6 or a 7. Next month, the 21st, will be 17 years. And I have learned to deal with my pain level being like a 6 or a 7 and go on about my business and do whatever. It's anything above 7 that I'm in trouble. And when I tell y'all now that my pain level is like a 10 plus plus, and it's sad that you have to really fight for yourself, because if you don't nobody else care. Ain't nobody checking for you. They ain't trying to really help you. For years I slept on a sofa. Then I went from the sofa to a recliner. And it had a lot to do with the decline in my first marriage. I know it did. Like, I was in pain all the time. And now when I go to sit up or lay down, I think I'm at the point now where I'm going to have to go and sleep in the recliner or have one bought and put in the room. And that's crazy because I'm doing all of the right things. I have a pain management doctor. I have my primary care. I have all of these doctors. All of these doctors getting all of this insurance money, and they ain't doing nothing for me. Not a darn behind thing. Nothing. Like, nothing. And it's sad that you have to hurt and go through stuff like that. Like, I don't have extremely large, upper body, but I have really bad cervical spine pain, which is my upper back. Because over the years, I have degenerative bone disease, the spinal stenosis, herniated and bulging everywhere, sciatica, sciatic nerve disease. Like, it's a trip, man. It's a real trip. And I don't know why I just felt the need to come on and make this video about my pain. But I know it's a community out there of people that deal with pain on a daily basis. And man, if they don't make a junkie out you, they said that you're being incompetent because you're not taking your pain medication as scheduled. But my thing is, like, if it's not working, why take it? I don't know. I know a couple of fellow YouTubers that suffer from chronic pain, and I don't know, what do y'all do when you're in trouble, when your medication's not working and all of your home care ain't working, and you really don't want to go to the hospital in your area because they ain't hitting on jack. What do you do? I don't know. I was just checking in with that. I'm open to all suggestions, natural remedies, anything, any rubs, anything. I've been hearing a lot about ginger oil. Maybe I can get some insight on that. I don't know, but just wanted to check in. Um, you guys pray for me, and I'll pray for y'all. Stay blessed. Peace and blessings. One love.